Did you hear about the shocking news about how Mark Carney lied during the campaign about Canadian reciprocal tariffs? Bloomberg News reporting that quietly, secretively, Mark Carney dropped the countervailing tariffs on the United States in the middle of the election. And he didn't tell anybody about it.
Elbows up didn't do anything, did it?
Let me explain. The timeline of events is really important here because it shows that Mark Carney cannot be trusted. On April 17th, at the leaders' debate, Mark Carney's closing comments were this.
We're all going to stand up against Donald Trump. I'm ready. I've managed crises over the years. I've built strong economies. We will fight back with counter tariffs. We will protect our workers and those businesses, and we will build the strongest economy.
But just one day before that, he had met with his cabinet and canceled the tariffs on the US, those retaliatory tariffs that came into effect after Liberation Day. This is an internal document that was published in the Canadian Gazette on May 7th. It shows that Mark Carney and his cabinet met to cancel the retaliatory tariffs. Those elbows up tariffs on the US, all was a lie. He had the gall to look Canadians in the eye during the leaders' debate in an election and say something he knew was not true.
We are facing the biggest crisis of our lifetimes. We're all going to stand up against Donald Trump.
Mark Carney said he was fighting back with reciprocal tariffs, and he attacked anyone who questioned his plan. Turns out, he wasn't fighting back at all. Mark Carney lied to Canadians about what he himself said was the most important issue of the election campaign. This is such a big deal. This matters to Canadians. He told people, as people were making up their minds as to who they should vote for, that he had the plan, that he was the man who could deal with Donald Trump, and that he had these reciprocal tariffs, and that was a big part of it. And then he hid from you the fact that that was all for show. What's so outrageous is that Mark Carney had the tariff suspensions come into effect on May 7th, after his meeting with Donald Trump, which took place on May 6th.
It's a great honor to have Prime Minister Mark Carney with us. As you know, just a few days ago, he won a very big election in Canada. And I think I was probably the greatest thing that happened to him, but I can't take full credit. And I think I was probably the greatest thing that happened to him, but I can't take full credit.
Ever wonder why these two are feeling so good, laughing and joking? Ever wonder why Mark Carney turned to the camera and winked when Donald Trump said he probably helped Carney get elected? Is it because Mark Carney told him privately that, guess what, tomorrow all those retaliatory tariffs are coming off? What did he get in return? Nothing.
Wasn't given much of a chance, and he ran a really great campaign. He did a really great debate. I think that debate was very helpful. I was going to raise my hand. I don't know if that's good or bad. I shouldn't say that. That might hurt you.
People's lives were affected by this. Prices went up. Businesses made decisions believing that these tariffs were going to be in place, and they weren't. And he hid that from the Canadian people during an election. I mean, liberals have lied before. Liberals have covered things up before. But this is next level stuff here. Mark Carney has taken liberal lies and hypocrisy to a whole new level. Our relationship with the United States, the most important trading relationship our country has, and Mark Carney lied about it. Conservatives are going to hold Mark Carney to account. Parliament resumes in about a week. Mark Carney might not be used to being held to account in his other jobs, but he's about to walk into the House of Commons, and that's where Conservatives will be ready to fight for you, the Canadian people who have to live with the consequences of liberal lies and mismanagement.